Hello again, this is James Diboe, discovering, dedicated to original peoples, and we got a special guest in today, Boyzie, MZ,
Boyzie,
MZZ, yeah. Alright, anyway, it's great to meet you, my brother, and, we're out in South Africa doing an interview, and I'm very interested to know about his life and also the history of South Africa, First of all, you're age 75, and you're born in Johannesburg.
No, I'm born in Salini, Limpopo.
That's another part of South Africa.
And then I grown up in South Africa.
Right, okay. So tell us a little bit about your life growing up in South Africa.
South Africa, born in Salini, South Africa, and I was the second born of my Mr. Munisi. My firstborn was late. Sister Maria, and then came my younger brother. He used to teach at the Orlando West as a teacher. He became a supervisor, and then from there come to be a education advisor.
Right.
And I stayed in Pretoria around Gauteng.
Yeah.
Myself, I'm in Johannesburg now.
Oh, okay. You're based in Johannesburg now. You move from one part of South Africa to another part.
Yes.
Right. So, what would be interesting to know? The history of South Africa. I mean, in England we hear different things or different places. But I'm aware the history. The Khoisan first entered here, then later who they call the Bantu entered, and I'm connected to Bantu, and you're connected to the Bantu. Who they call Bantu now?
Right.
Interesting thing, so when the European come to South Africa, Portuguese, Dutch and that, so they divided the Khoisan and divided different people up. Like they have colours, names, different names for different people.
Different people. As a blacks, you got many different people. Why? Because there's Pedis, there's Tsonga, there's Zulus, there's Tswanas, there's whatever.
Zulus, yeah.
And then the only thing, they said no. In the first place, we were staying with the Sotho and Vendas and Swazis and Shangans. There's Shangans that must.
Shangas.
Shangan, Zongas.
Okay.
They removed us from the place where we grown up at Pusela. They sent us to other places. They said there's only Shangan's place.
Right, they moved people.
Our nation.
Okay. Your nation,
Okay. Shangali people, and then Shangali and Sotos, they take Pedis and Sotos, they take to that place. They said they called it Linyanye.
Okay.
They took us to other places. They say in Kwangoa, it's Shangans, Swazis, and Vendas.
So they moved.
They said they moved. That's what remove us.
Right. So by them moving you, they basically the territory that you used to. This is the area, when they decided to move you have to get used to another place now.
That was a divide and rule.
Divide and conquer, as we say.
Divide and rule in 1961.
1961. Now, the apartheid time, this is before apartheid. What year was apartheid?
Where?
The apartheid and Nelson
There was
Mandela.
apartheid before Mandela.
Before Mandela. Before Mandela.
Before Mandela. That was first removers.
First removed it, right? Okay.
They divide people. They say Shangan, Venda, what. But all were black people. They say
basically they just want to move the black people. And
they divide us with our nation. Says this is Venda, this is Shangan, this is Swazi, this is what.
See all these different names, like you say, like Swaziland.
Swazis were been with them,
and
then Sotos were with them, Pedis were with them, and then Shangans and Vendas were at the same place. They say that this is Shangan, you must go this side. This is Pedi, you must go this side. This is Swazi, you must go this side.
Okay.
In 1962.
1962.
Yeah.
So
it's the way things started.
So at this time, 1962, a lot of racism. Very racist. So
and before that government before the removers, there was that municipality police.
Okay.
They used to wake up in the early in the midnight, in In the morning, say, hey, pass, lodgers, permit. Pass, lodgers, permit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
there are many people there.
Now these police, white police or black police?
Black police.
That work for the European. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, they just follow them, whatever
they send them.
Yeah, they send them.
Just go and do this and this and this.
See, that's a very
one time
weak thing, man. You know what I mean?
And one time, when I was still young, there was other policemen. It was rented to my police, and it was a municipal police.
Okay.
Hey, in the morning, when we wake up, we want to go to school. Found that people that are arrested in my yard.
Harassed.
Like this.
So basically, in the morning, when you were a child, they'll come into your house. Police.
The other police was rented to my house.
Yeah, they get sent.
Yeah.
So they come to your house and harass you, like, were they violent?
There was no violence.
No violence then at that time.
There was no violence. That people, they rented to my house. Some of them, they have no papers of work and what. You see, they just rented to my place.
Okay.
They're looking for a work, you see.
Okay.
So that municipality police, they came, that guy called the police.
Right.
They come and arrested those guys there.
Okay.
When we wake up in the morning, find the people that arrested in winter. In
winter
cold.
time.
Arrested, just thing like this.
Yeah.
And cuffed with a pole.
Wow.
In the morning, it doesn't want, just brush his shoes.
Wow.
He calls the police and come collect them.
Yeah. So the police at this time very bad. Very bad, corrupt at this time.
Yeah.
And because, didn't the police play a part in, like, say, because you can see a colonized place, colonized people come in, and so can't people see even like the police back then, like, you know what, as black people, we're all being treated in the same boat. We're all in the same boat. We're all being treated bad. But it's just about who pays them the wages.
They're paying him. He's
working.
It's a part of his work.
It's a part of his work, but he's arresting the wrong people. He needs to arrest the colonizer, but no power to arrest the colonizer. You know,
but no powers. Just arrest.
Just arrest the you know. So how could you describe your life growing up in these times? So as you get older now, you're talking to me about when you were in school. And then this is what you were suffering, police coming to your house daily, morning times. So when you left school, when you leave school, what was you doing? I know you're engineer. You were the engineer, weren't you?
Yes.
So what happened when you left school? Was it difficult to find a job, or was it easy to find a job?
It was difficult.
Very difficult.
It was difficult.
You had to go and study?
You get somebody who don't know knowledge of that job.
Right.
It's on top of you.
Okay.
And you know the job, you don't know the job.
Yeah. So if you tell us a bit about when you first started to find the work, and it was difficult finding a job. So did you have to become skilled? How did you become skilled? Did you go to college or some training to become your profession?
My profession, I was tough.
Yeah.
Was tough.
Was it mining you said you were doing? Mining?
Mining.
Wow, mining. Interesting, wow. It's
it was tough.
Hard work. Very hard work.
Hard work. And then I got maybe somebody said they must go to this training. I went to the training, I passed. They went to the training, I passed. So they said I'm a hard worker. They took me to the technical school.
Right, okay.
Then I go to pass my certificates, and then they go back to their work, and then they give me a team.
Yeah.
I work with that team.
You work with the team.
Yeah.
Okay.
The job was going well. The job was going well. Because they took me another school to upgrade my standards.
Right, okay. Good, so...
That I became.
Yeah.
Maybe they give me a section. I run that section. Very well.
Interesting though. So, what was like outside it? You know, we see what you do. You were working and that. So, what would you say? Like, would you say the racism back when you were growing up, was it daily? Like, I mean, or was it the fact that
the racism?
It was. Or when we say racism, because it's black police who were coming to make problem, who work for the European. So, how would you describe the racism when you were growing up, when you were younger?
The racism.
Yeah.
You see, you can teach some white guy a job.
Yeah.
That guy became your senior, and
Right.
you show him a job.
So,
everything.
okay.
Hey, you want something? You want something? He came to you saying, "Hey, this thing, this thing."
Interesting. What you've just said then. So basically, the black man trained the white man, and then when you train the white man, he become the boss.
He come to be a boss.
You see, this is why we got to keep our secrets to ourselves, or just teach our own people, because people want to take our ideas, take our knowledge, and then put themselves above us. You know what I'm saying?
And with salary and everything,
Yeah.
you can't compare with you.
See,
And you come and tell you the job, what you do in the job. You teach him the job. He said, "No, I know the job, man."
okay.
Can you come and tell me that?
So he won't even give credit or tell people he learned from black man. He don't want to tell no one. He just act like he learned himself or from someone else. You know, lies always come back. You know what I mean? And it's a pleasure to be able to interview Boyzie. You know, very wise man. And you know, maybe one time I'll come to Johannesburg and link up with him and that. And yes, so how would you describe? Let me think now. So you know, when you get to the apartheid time, what was this like? The apartheid, like when it first started. What year was it? What year was the apartheid? Was it start?
Apartheid.
Apartheid, yeah.
Apartheid was too cruel.
Too cruel.
It was too cruel. You know,
The 60s, 1960 something was it?
I born 1949,
1949 you're born.
and then from 1950s, when I was still young, I saw everything, and then
Wow.
until now, I grown up until 60s, and we thought maybe after 90s things will be better,
Yeah.
but still the same now.
Still the same. So, tell us a little bit about what it was like. Could you tell? Because we like to give the listener a good understanding of your own experience and your family's experience, your friends. You know, I'm sure you share the similar experience. All black people have a similar experience here.
With my friends,
Yeah. So your experience, so when this apartheid come, you know, what was it like?
You know, I have to tell them, even these young ones.
Yeah.
I say now, you're not suffering like us.
Okay.
You're not suffering like us.
It's gone better. It's a lot better, of course.
It's a lot better.
Yeah.
Even that time, you couldn't walk without a school reference or something like a.
You have to have papers.
Without papers, you couldn't walk or anything.
Like in Germany, the Nazi, they made everyone have papers and that. Okay.
But now you can walk. No one is going to ask you where are you coming from, where's the papers, what, and what, and what, where's the ID? No, nothing. Now we can walk. Really.
Sound
Better
like
than
tough
that.
times.
Better than this. Better than our times. At that times we suffered.
Very tough. That sounds really tough at that time, though.
It was tough.
So the young people.
And in the night, from 9 o'clock in town,
So
they don't want to see a black person in the town.
So 6 in the evening till 9. So wait a minute, 6 in the morning or 6 in the evening?
In the evening.
6 in the evening and 9 to 9 in the evening.
9. From 9.
You can't be seen.
You can't walk in town.
You can't just be walking around.
You can't walk around from 9 o'clock in town.
So what would you have to do? Work or stay at home?
What do you want in town?
Wow.
This time.
Sounds real crazy at them times.
Yeah.
So if you was walking the streets during these times, if you break the rules, what do you do? Shoot you or put you in jail? What do you do?
They just put in jail.
Put you in jail.
Well, we are a school boy now. They meet you during the day.
Wow.
Hey, they take you. They say, what do you want this time in the street?
What?
Yeah.
It just and how long did you suffer this kind of oppression?
From my
Up to the 80s, the 90s, or
from 80s.
from the 80s? Wow. So you know, you've got to be real strong to survive, especially coming from the time you were born. Because say like the new generation now, easier for a bit more better for them.
New generation are better now.
Better, yeah.
Are better now.
Yeah.
Young generation. They didn't see anything what we saw. Young generation are now.
Yeah.
They're now free, but their living is not good now. This younger generation. The younger generation they are spoiled now.
Yeah.
They don't grow like us. They're just spoiled.
Changed. A lot changed now.
Yeah, they can walk in the street till midnight, what, they can do whatever, they can smoke whatever, they can do whatever, they drink whatever. In our time, we couldn't drink, we couldn't smoke. In our time.
So we've dealt with...
my parents were too strict.
So see, we're dealing with African culture, the South African culture, black culture. So the younger people, have they forgot the culture? They forget the roots, would you say? Yeah.
They didn't suffer.
Okay.
They didn't suffer like us. They're loose.
I think though another thing is like coming from in England, you know, from my perspective and probably other people's perspective who are analysing, I think we look at it as like, well, it's gone better, but it's still a problem. Like when I say a problem, because things like, you see, I speak to different people here, and I was told that the people who they call the coloureds, they say at the bottom, is it? Yeah. So see, like you go to Jamaica, places like that, they make the lighter people higher, and like see here, they make the lighter people lower. So wherever you go, the European, yeah, no matter who lower, coloured or black, he at the top. He make himself at the top. So I think that's what people got to focus on, rather than think, well, I don't want to be at the bottom, I want to be the next one. So it's who's at the top. So you got to eliminate the top.
You see,
the problem is looking down. So you got to remove the problem. Otherwise, the coloured black's always going to be problem and this and that. You know what I mean?
You see nowadays.
We just say black in England. We don't play with this. Well, I don't. Not me. Some people play into
now,
that. Yeah.
Our kids.
Yeah.
Don't have respect to elders now. When we grow
same
up,
in England, the respect.
When we grow up, we respect elders.
Definitely, I was taught to respect my elders. Definitely, you know.
But now.
Yeah, but younger generations, it's not the same. They don't respect the elders. You know, they don't even respect.
But why?
I'd say more. I believe it's probably more. Well, like you said, spoiled, and but it's also sometimes the parents. You see, sometimes the parents are not trying hard enough. Sometimes, not always the parents, because obviously it's the influence from the media. They go to the schools, they're indoctrinated to believe, oh, this is good, this is not good, this is important, this is how you become successful, you know. So sometimes people, very cheeky, the younger generation, they can be very cheeky, you know, to the mothers, to the fathers. So I believe a little part in England anyway, I speak from, I believe a lot of the parents are responsible, a large percentage, because we were brought up with respect, so you have to have the younger generation know about respect.
Younger generation they don't have respect.
If you don't have respect for elders, then your generation's gonna die. The generation's gonna be finished of life. Our history will be forgotten, our struggle will be forgotten. And this is what keeps happening, because people believe they're free because they have a nice car now, or people believe they're free because they think, yeah, like you said, you can do what they want, but you can't really do what you want.
Even now,
you can't really.
Even now in South Africa, you can't maybe punish a school child. You beat him, you're in trouble.
Okay. So now you have a law where a long time ago you could discipline your children. Well, you see,
even at home.
Yeah.
Our fathers.
Your fathers,
had to beat us.
Yeah. If you misbehave, you say slap or beat you or something.
But now you can't do that.
Yeah.
Your child can go and report you.
You're right, because in the school, for example, if a kid goes in with like a bit of a bruise now, the teacher asked them, I say, oh, maybe your parents abuse you or harm you. So if the child say yes, then it'd be a big problem. Maybe social services come in. Maybe, I don't know, they could even take the child off you. But how we see it out where we are, because we're in the West and westernized kind of society. So for me, I've always gravitated to my Africanness. I'm not Englishman, born in England and that's all, but my roots are African. So I want to take on the African morals. I don't want to take on the English way. But the English way and the Dutch way and all the European way is affecting the planet. And it's been affecting the planet for a long, long time. And sometimes I'm not just trying to blame everything on Europeans, but he is a massive part. If he wouldn't have come to Africa, I think we'd be doing a lot better.
Yes.
Definitely. So, so when you're getting into, to survive all these years and years and years, and you're age 75 now, you seem like you've come from an era of, you've seen a lot.
I've seen a long. Even now, these young boys, what I can see them. This one's misbehave. This one, what I can see. Yeah. Maybe sometimes we parents, we don't teach our children properly.
Well, that plays a big role. It does to play a big role.
We must groom our children, and ourselves.
Education. Sometimes if you don't have education yourself.
Even at home,
a
teacher can't change your child. Myself at home, I must groom my child. A teacher must just show him a way.
So nowadays, it's a bit different when you're trying to teach your child, because you've got so many distractions. You've got, whether it's the TV, maybe they look how these people on TV dress and spend lots of money and big chain around the neck and nice flashy car. So sometimes people, they get mixed up with this, like this is the easy way to go. So they don't want education sometimes.
It's not easy way.
So education
is a mother of success.
That's right.
Education is a mother of success.
Definitely. And also there's education to do better in life. But there's also education to knowledge yourself.
Knowledge yourself.
Teacher don't give you this.
Teaching, it just give you some guides and everything to succeed and what. But yourself, you must have a root.
You got to.
And in your mind saying, I want to learn and
you got to want to learn. That's right. This is why when I was younger, I was taught about we have African roots, and my father told me about my tribe. He told me the area in Nigeria we be from, and this very interesting. This made me want to know more about Africa. So I wanted to know more, and this is why I do interviews. I interview different people wherever I go in the world.
And now you see,
I want to know the story.
Now you see, if you're gonna get my address and everything, I'll take you many places. To our place outside. Even Colonial Park, even to the Kings, whatever, and all that. You see the rural areas and everything.
Oh, the Kings.
The Kings.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the Kings. Who was the last king? The last king you have?
The last king we have.
Yeah.
Oh, now we got the kings, Mrs. Zulu last night.
The Zulu.
Then we got the Mapedi king that are fighting now.
Still fighting now?
Mapedi king. There's Mujaji.
Right.
Mujaji that are fighting. And there's that guy, Balubedu.
Oh, okay.
Then I can take you to all those places.
You could show me around everything.
Around.
That's what we like.
I can take you.
Yeah. I want to see as much as I can see.
Even the chiefs.
The chiefs as well.
Says this is a chief. We must come. Go to a big place. This chief. Go to a big place and village. That was the chief Mujaji. The one says Rain Queen. Is the one that are fighting for the king's seat.
Wow.
I'll take you the place. It's near our place there at the rural areas.
So do you know what's your tribe? Like, for example,
my tribe.
You have Zulu. You have different tribes. What's your tribe?
My tribe. My tribe.
Name.
My tribe is different.
Okay.
Some our Mnisis. Some are Swazis.
Some are
Shangans.
Some Shangas.
Shangans. Some.
Yeah.
Some are Shangan.
Shangan.
So, our Mnisis, they got their place. It's a chief Mnisi. West side Pumalanga, that side. They are chief. Last week,
Yeah.
I forgot my phones there up there. I was showing that they were putting on the crowning on the, as a chief, Mnisi.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were that rural area, whatever.
Wow.
That side of Mpumalanga.
And you know what? Like, I always like to look for traditional African clothing.
Oh no,
Clothing.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
At my photo I got in the morning. I can show you.
Oh, you'll have to show me, definitely.
Yeah, I'll show you. Even they bury Munisi.
Yeah.
Our brother.
Yeah, man.
The chief. I'll show you.
Yeah.
It's a great thing.
Good.
That's what's a function.
Yeah. That's what it's about, because I like to buy some good stuff.
You can even transfer it to your phone.
Yeah. I'll have to look at some of the good outfits, because that's one thing I like to do. I like good traditional African outfits, you know.
No, you can even transfer it to your phone.
Yeah.
Even the dances, even the dance,
Wow.
traditional dances.
Yeah.
You can give it to your phone. Just check me in the morning.
Definitely, yeah. No, I will. I'll have to come and check. Yeah.
But they will say you how.
Pardon?
But I forgot your name, man, already.
Yeah.
I forgot your name already.
You forgot what?
I forgot your name already.
Oh, James.
James.
Yeah. So,
Jamie, come in the morning. I'll show you the pictures, everything for our tradition.
well, you know what? It's been a pleasure anyway, and you know, thank you all. This is James Diboe, and we dedicate to original peoples and Boyzie. Great. And we're gonna link up again. You want to say goodbye to everybody?
Goodbye, Jimmy.
Yeah.
See you.
Yes,
Nice to meet you.
That's pleasure, and it's been an honor. You know.
Come and check me in the morning.
That's it, man.
I'll give you everything.
That's it. So. I want to thank you very much anyway.
The dancers, everything, when we put our chief, everything, we'll see
chiefs.
Traditional.
I want to see this traditional anyway.
I'll see.
Pleasure anyway. And you bless up, man. Peace, one love, man.
I just want to smoke that side.
Okay. Dedicate to original peoples. Yeah, very interesting. You know, Boyzie, you know, got a lot of respect for this man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and you were saying before, Boyzie, about the chiefs and that, man. You know, the kings. You'll take me to see the areas in Johannesburg. Is it Johannesburg you gotta go, or you go outside Johannesburg?
We go Limpopo.
Limpopo.
Yes. There is a chiefs, there is a kings, there is a queens. So we have to visit that place. I must show Jamie where's the place are. There's Mapedis, there's Shangans, there's
Swazis, all sorts, man. I want to see them all. All of them I want to see, man. You know what I'm saying?
All of them will travel the place, I'll show you.
So, you know, the younger generation, you feel that they're forgetting their history?
Is it?
The younger people, are they starting to forget their history?
Yeah, they'll forget
their
history. Yeah.
This happens all over the world, you see, you know.
They'll forget.
Different reasons and that, you know. But I don't want to see Christianity. I don't want to see the, like, Western religions. I want to see true African tradition.
You can see all Pedis.
That's what's about.
Pedis, Shangans, and vendors, and everyone. Every culture.
That's it. African people, first people on the planet.
Vendors.
Yeah.
Shangans.
And
then Swazis.
Yeah, man.
We'll have to visit that place.
Well,
we'll show them.
We're coming back anyway, you know, so.
And they wear their traditions.
The traditions. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see the new type of style. I want to see old traditional, tribal, traditional. Real Africans, man, you know what I'm saying?
We'll go to tribal, any tribal, we'll go there.
That's it. My roots Nigeria, or roots South Africa. But you know what? We one people, and we came from the same place. You know
in our place,
yeah,
in the Pope,
yeah,
we'll see vendors. You'll see Shangans.
Yeah.
You'll see Swazis. You'll see Pelis.
Okay.
In the Pope.
Right. Okay.
I'll take you there.
Yeah, man. All right, then we're gonna be out
with
now.
Tradition, everything.
Yeah. All right, then. I can't wait to see some wildlife as well, man. Blessings, man. Yeah. Peace.
In the morning.
Yeah.
In the morning, I'll show you our chief.
I want to see the chief.
Yeah. And the tribal.
All them, man. All them, man.
We'll see them.
Well, thank you very much, Boyzie. Anyway, and we'll talk again, man.